Now, I hate to say I told you so, but I kinda told you so. If anyone remembers when I was doing my Scream Fortress 14 video, just overlooking the new items, new cosmetics, new war paints, and I got to the second page here, and I saw the Ghoul Blaster here. It's one of the new war paints added in the war paint collection for this year's Scream Fortress. And I said it looked kind of cool because the more wear on the item, it looks like instead of just being kind of having the paint chipped off or blood on there, it kind of had this green slime being added to the weapon. And I did say, you know what, maybe people are going to want to have the green slime on their weapon because it looks kind of cool, and maybe that means the more worn the weapon is, the more desired it's going to be. We can take a look at the skin here, and you can see this is what it looks like, nice and clean, like no, that's factory new. And then down here we've got the ones that are more worn, and it's just got this green kind of ooze coming out on all of the edges, and instead of having blood splats, it's got kind of the green slime splats. You can see it on various weapons here, and it's almost glowing, it's almost radioactive. And I think a lot of people maybe had this same sort of idea as me. I took a look at the prices of items. Now, most of these are going to be coming from the Steam community market at the moment, because when people buy stuff, obviously from Steam, you can't sell them straight away or trade them straight away. So a lot of the items appear on the community market early on after an update. Now, Factory New is at the top in terms of price here. It's at the top by a bit of a stretch, but the next highest you normally see in order, right? Normally it's Minimal Wear, then Field Tested, but Battle Scarred is up here, almost double the price of Minimal Wear, which is the next best quality in terms of like cleanliness after Factory New, which seems to be maybe the one that people are going for. Battle Scarred, let's not forget, is quote unquote the worst looking skin. It's the most worn skin out of the lot, but somehow it's the second most expensive of the skins currently being sold on the community market. Now, this may change. We may see things level out. We may see Battle Scarred and Well Worn kind of shoot up and maybe be more. Who knows? As more get unboxed and as things start appearing on Marketplace and Manco.store and stuff like that, we'll have to see. But I thought I'd sort of look through the skins. This is what Factory New looks like on a weapon. Pretty clean, reminds me of the Killer Bee skin almost, but it's kind of got like that biohazardy look. Already though on Minimal Wear we start to see the green coming through a little bit, the little scratches and some radioactiveness coming around the edges. This is field tested, a lot more green as you can see. This one then is going to be well worn. And finally, Battle Scarred, like I said, the second most expensive there, it's almost glowing. Like it's just so much more green on the weapon that if you're a fan of that, then it's going to be the one you're going to go for, right? It's the one that's the worst wear that you're going to want to try and have on your weapon. Now, when I saw this, my immediate thought was that would look so good on Isotope. This is what it would look like with Isotope. Isotope obviously is that unusual effect that you can get, which has that kind of that green glow on your weapon. And I think if you were to find a Battle Scarred war paint of this with Isotope, that's probably going to go for a lot of money. The funny thing is, I would think a Battle Scarred version would probably be more expensive, more desired than a Factory New one, just because the extra green on the weapon goes so well with the unusual effect. I just want to know if it's me kind of tripping here and being the only one that thinks this, or whether other people out there are thinking along the same lines as me. Like, would you, given what you've seen here of all the different weapons, would you go for Factory New, or would you prefer to go for the more worn look with the more kind of green edges and the glowiness that gets added as the weapon becomes more worn? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I'd really like to hear what other people think and want to know if anyone's on the same wavelength as me. But I just thought I'd have a little quick chat about this because it's something I've been thinking about, and I thought let's make a video and see what people think. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.